And now, please welcome your hosts for the What's Up Disney Plus Award Show Special.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's an honor to be here.
I'm Andre.
And I'm Jenny. Today we're celebrating the Oscar nominations and getting excited for Marvel Studios' Moon Knight.
This is What's Up Disney Plus, so we talk.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties, folks.
All right, go.
All right. This is What's Up Disney Plus, where we talk all things Disney Plus.
Brought to you by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
A huge congratulations to Luca, Encanto, and Raya and the Last Dragon for their animated feature film nominations, and to Cruella for costume design and hair and makeup styling.
Also, a special congrats to Encanto's Jermaine Franco for an original score nomination, and to Lin-Manuel Miranda for his Oscar-nominated original song, Dos Oruguitas.
Free Guy and Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings both received nominations for visual effects, and Summer of Soul earned a nod for documentary feature.
And coming in with no less than 7 nominations is West Side Story. A very special congratulations to Ariana DeBose for actress in a supporting role, Janusz Kaminski for cinematography, and the man, the myth, the legend, Steven Spielberg, nominated for directing.
Now we get to hear from the cast of West Side Story about what it was like filming the iconic musical, which is now a Best Picture nominee. Take a look.
My reaction to getting a call from Steven Spielberg was one of disbelief. I kept thinking he was asking me to do a cameo in the movie. And I the most gentle way I could, I said to him, I don't do cameos and I just don't think it would serve your movie. And he said, no, oh my God, no. Tony Kushner wrote a part for you. I couldn't believe that we were going to do this again, that I was going to do this again.
I have never been on a set like West Side Story. The level of enthusiasm and respect and gratitude to be on that set, both from the cast and from Steven Spielberg, was incredible. I've never experienced anything like it.
This whole process of making this thing was just one giant love fest.
Yeah.
It really was. I've never experienced anything like that.
I remember when we were shooting Dance at the Gym. I think Steven had gotten a really awesome shot. I remember he was so excited and he brought everyone over to see the playback. The whole room just went wild. It was the craziest party, everyone jumping and hugging Steven. I've never felt anything like that.
The characters are so iconic for all of us, having either seen it on stage or on the original film. My first instinct was, I can't believe I'm gonna get a chance to reinvent this or put my own little stamp on it, and I'm really proud to have been given that chance.
Our film does such a beautiful job at explaining how important our differences are, as well as the things that we have in common. And something that we all have in common is that we all love. We all love at the end of the day. That is central to our core being as humans.
You can stream West Side Story now on Disney+.
The awards don't stop there. We also have some very special cast and crew messages from our Disney Plus Oscar-nominated movies. Let's see what they had to say.
Hello, hi everybody, I'm Byron Howard. I was one of the directors on Encanto.
And I am Jared Bush, the other director and co-writer of Encanto. And we are so honored to be nominated for Best Animated Feature. 800 people worked on this movie. It took about 5 years, and to see everyone's hard work being celebrated like this is what you always dream of.
The Academy Awards are all about celebrating storytelling, and we are so privileged to be working with filmmaking teams who care so deeply about the stories that they're telling, and then they're bold, and the stories are diverse and challenging. It's a great moment for the film and for our team.
Hi, I'm Don Hall, one of the directors of Raya and the Last Dragon.
And I am Carlos Lopez Estrada, the other director. We are both very honored to have been nominated for Best Animated Feature. It means a whole lot to be recognized and to be honored by so many of our peers who we tremendously respect. I think we all sent each other texts and emails, and the first person I spoke to was my mom, who was crying uncontrollably.
First and foremost, we always want the audience to be entertained and then obviously be moved, hopefully the way we are. I still watch the movie and I'm very moved by the end of the movie. When Raya reunites with Benja, her father, I tear up at the same place every time I watch it.
I think now more than ever, seeing a story of people who on the surface think that they're different and think that they have nothing in common, and understanding that we really are all the same and that there is no reason to create these imaginary boundaries between us and other people. It just feels like a really necessary message to share with the world and add a little bit of light to a complicated chapter in our history.
Ciao, my name is Enrico Casarosa, and I am the director of Luca.
I'm Andrea Warren, and I'm the producer of Luca, and we're so excited that we've been nominated for Best Animated Feature. This nomination is really a dream come true. I mean, I was a kid who grew up in South Dakota. It felt so far away from Hollywood, and I really didn't even dream that I could be a part of that industry. And here I am, making movies for a living, and I feel so lucky and so grateful. The fact that Luca is recognized as one of the best films of this year, it means so much to me. This film is a lot about Luca following his curiosity, and that curiosity helps him find friendship and connection.
Surround yourself with people that see you, accept you, care about you. They tell you, Silenzio Bruno, don't listen to the voices of insecurity in your head. You can do it. Stay curious. Luca is a very curious character, and I think curiosity can be the perfect bridge to keep our hearts open to people that might be different from us. That is my hope. I think it would make the world a little bit better.
I'm representing such a talented and impressive crew, and I just can't say enough about what a joy it was to make this film.
Good luck to all our nominees this year. We'll be cheering for you here at What's Up Disney Plus.
You can watch all these Oscar-nominated movies and more on Disney Plus, and be sure to catch the Oscars when it airs live Sunday, March 27th on ABC.
And now here's what's new. Welcome to the streaming home of Marvel. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Punisher, The Defenders, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are now streaming on Disney+. Updated parental controls available in the US. Check local availability.
The magic is drawn one line at a time. Sketchbook, an original series featuring artists from Walt Disney Animation, is streaming April 27th on Disney+.
All new parental controls on Disney Plus keep you in charge of the action.
The future is in her hands. Ms. Marvel, an original series from Marvel Studios, starts streaming June 8th on Disney Plus.
Welcome to Chaos! We're breaking down what you need to know about Marvel Studios' Moon Knight.
The globe-trotting action-adventure series follows Oscar Isaac as Stephen Grant, a mild-mannered gift shop employee who becomes plagued with blackouts and memories of another life.
Stephen discovers he has dissociative identity disorder and shares a body with mercenary Mark Spector.
As enemies converge, including Arthur Harrow, played by Ethan Hawke, Grant must navigate his complex identities while thrust into a deadly mystery among the powerful gods of Egypt.
Now, here's the cast of Marvel Studios' Moon Knight.
I'm Oscar Isaac, and I play Moon Knight.
I'm Meg Kalamaui, and I play Layla Al-Fuli.
I'm Ethan Hawke, and I play Arthur Harrow. Marvel Studios' Moon Knight starts streaming March 30th, only on Disney+.
We celebrated our incredible Oscar nominees and embraced the chaos with Marvel Studios' Moon Knight. That's our show.
Be sure to head on over to Disney Plus to stream all of these and more.
That wraps up our hosting duties for the night.
Good job, Jenny.
You too, Andre. Now it's time for the after party. You got your invite?
You know it, right here. Oh no. Oh no, it was right here.
Oh, well, no, it's okay, because you could be my Disney Plus one. This thing really comes in handy.
Yeah!
Celebrate Disney Plus Day.
Did you really record over our Disney Plus Day song?
It's the only cassette tape I could find.
Disney Plus Day.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.